Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. So here we are. We made it through the first night, the um, the
Campbell.
Cambo and the Rapé. And let me tell you, it was the most intense thing I've ever been through in my
Same here.
life. It was extremely intense. A lot of purging, extreme purging, both ends,
For you.
nostrils, everything, everything. Um, uh, but before we go any further, we both feel great. Um, we had a vitamin infusion. We feel.
I know, which made me look a lot younger. No, for real. Before I came in, my face was swollen. I had puffy eyes, swollenness. I looked exactly how I was feeling: tired, conflicted, deep sadness. I felt my eyes were like droopy, because of so many things that were going on. And after the infusion, I was still swollen. After Cambon makes you a little bit swollen, my eyelids were swollen and my mouth was still swollen. But after that first night, when we came here and we didn't sleep very well, but when I got up and I took a shower and I looked myself in the mirror, I was like, what the hell was this? Like, I feel so rejuvenated.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
that's, yeah, I was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to say it right.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I feel like alive, awoken. Like, I don't feel my eyes down. I feel like I feel good. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. And as she mentioned, the swellingness, well, let me tell you, the Cambo for me was extreme for me. It all started off where they put six burn dots in your shoulder here, over here, right,
Your arm.
in your arm, right there. That's where they are. And then they put the poison from the frog in there. The burns didn't hurt at all, but when they put the poison with the from the frog, that burned, and about 30 seconds later, you're in it. I mean, you're in it, and it is a roller coaster ride. It is a
Really
roller
quick.
coaster. I mean, my temperature went up probably to 1,000 degrees. I mean, I was just begging for water to be poured on me, and the shaman said that only a little bit of water, and my wife just poured a little bit on me, and which wasn't enough. And after that, I purged a lot, and I was crying a lot and a lot of emotions. But mentally, I was there. There was no hallucinations. There was no being disconnected from your body. You knew exactly what was going on, and you know it was just a lot of purging, getting everything out. Every orifice in your body was just coming out. Um, and then after that, well, I'll let my wife tell you her experience with Campbell.
Yeah, so for Campbell, it was good because we were allowed to be at each other's ceremony. So he went first. I saw what he was going through, and I was freaking out. I was nervous, but at the same time, I was telling myself, okay, you gotta go through it too. So, yeah, he had a lot of sweatiness. His session took over an hour just because it was so intense for him. For me, right after she placed the dots on my arm and she put the medicine, um, I felt my heart race. She told me that's exactly what I was going to be feeling. So my heart was racing, and immediately I started to feel dizzy, lightheaded. I wanted to turn on my side, which I did. But right away after I just laid down, I had to purge. So they gave us the bucket, and we used the bucket. And I think mine was pretty quick. I think 45 minutes in, I was done, but I was feeling the exact same thing. I just purged upper, so but I was sweating a lot. And what else?
No, we made it. We made it through
Yeah,
that.
lying on my stomach, trying to get comfortable. We couldn't lie on this side because then we will remove the medicine.
Which happened to me. I removed it what, three
Yeah,
times?
like 3 times because we had to help him get onto the toilet bowl, and so
Yeah.
it got stuck to my hand on one, and then it fell on the floor. So yeah, but
Yeah.
mine stayed on the whole time. So mine was quicker. I guess my yoga helped me with my breathing techniques because I was just breathing, trying to be in the moment. And I think that helped me a lot. So my session was like 45 minutes, I'm going to say. And then they just, after the ceremony is done, they give us some space to kind of recover. Not completely.
Yeah, no, not completely.
Yep. Then they come in and, okay, we have some chairs outside. Yeah. We're ready for rapé. Whenever you guys can get up and you're ready, just sit out there. We'll be out in a few minutes. And that's a whole
we stood thing. Up. Yeah, we stood up and and I'll start because I went first with the rap, both sessions. So we got dressed. They let us get dressed and they said, okay, go outside and sit and wait first. And it's a tight little alley, maybe 5 foot wide. And it was the length of the building, length and width of the building, and closed on both ends. And I'll tell you why. And so we're sitting there and she's preparing everything and getting ready. And she says to me, okay, this is gonna feel like a knife went up in your head. And I said, okay. And she says, and then you're gonna feel like you're high. And I said, okay, I'm ready. Man, when she blew that up my nose, I ran the length of that that alleyway trying to get away from that rapé. And I got to the other end and there was nowhere to go and I had to turn around. I could barely walk back because it hit me immediately. I mean, immediately. And when I got back to her, I said, okay, I got to do the other nostril. And once she did the other nostril, it was all over. And it started to rain, and we're out in the rain. They had cover in certain areas, but certain areas weren't covered. So once she did the second nostril, right to my knees, and just purging everything that I did not purge in Cambo. She told me that I would purge in a rapé. So I'm purging. I mean, everything is coming up. I mean, deep guttural things are just coming up, but it was all clear, nothing disgusting, no smell, no taste, no nothing, because we've been fasting and we've been eating no salt, no sugar, no meat, well, very restrictive diet, mostly root vegetables and stuff like that. So I'm purging and it's painful, and finally I just said, I just want this out of me, whatever's in me, I just want it out, and I want to get it over with and get out, and I had a potted plant right next to me, and I'm trying to feel the soil because it's all concrete back there, and I'm trying to feel the soil. I don't know why I was trying to feel the soil, and I was putting my hands on the plant and just feeling the plant, and there was something connecting me there. I don't know, but everything's running out everywhere. I mean, it's just running out, and they keep handing you napkins to clean yourself, and you can barely move. You cannot talk. You cannot say a word. That any communication like that, all you do is point as much as you can. So at that moment, she had my wife did hers, and she will explain to you how her experience was.
Yeah, so I saw this guy running, and I just asked her, "Am I going to be running like that? Because I don't think I can make it back." She said, "No, just stay seated." And so yeah, she did my first nostril right away. I was like, whoa, lightheaded, dizziness. And then she did my second one, and I was out. I was just on the chair, like zombie-like. Couldn't talk, could barely move. I was hearing him, like, oh, pour water, this. I'm like, listen, this time you're on your own. I can't even move from this chair. But at that time, for a rapé session, another guy had arrived for a session himself. But he's done it before. Yeah. So I was amazed because he did his, and he was still helping Babe, like, get up, giving him napkins. And I can open my eyes, and neither Campbell or rapé allowed me to open my eyes. But the little glimpse that I had when I did open it, I just saw, tiny things. And I was like, how is this guy even standing? So I was amazed by that. And but again, I was doing my breathing technique. She did guide us to breathe through our mouths when she did the blow, and
drink a lot of water.
And drinking water. I mean, it's,
oh man.
Yeah, it's an ash-like substance. So when that hit and I tried to swallow, I kind of felt it in my throat. So they gave us water, but immediately I started purging again, which was good. because I think that's why my sessions are a little bit shorter. And after that, I kind of like passed out on the chair. I didn't pass out because my brain, I knew everything that was going on.
You're aware of everything.
Yeah, you're aware of completely everything, but I just couldn't move. I finally found a way to lay my head on the armrest on the chair, and I was really cold from Cambo. There's a part where you just don't want nothing on you, so we laid there butt ass naked, at the end,
butt naked
at the
on the
bathroom.
floor,
Yeah,
in the bathroom.
Yeah, before.
During the Cambo session, I was thinking to myself, man, this is crazy. I'm butt naked in Puerto Rico in the bathroom, laying on the floor. I mean, because you don't want nothing on your body, nothing. So
Yep.
go ahead.
Same here. But after that we dress, we go to the other ceremony, and I just heard them trying to get Babe from the floor and come on, you're gonna take a warm shower now, which was bullshit because the water was cold. They have solar heater.
Yeah,
and
it's been raining.
Yeah, I was trembling. I couldn't. When I got into that shower, my legs were so weak. I thought I was gonna fall. But yeah, she helped me put the shampoo, and she just told me that I have to get from head to toes everything out, so we don't have nothing sticking to us. But anyway, my robe came in, and I was so grateful. I laid on the towel on my knees because I thought I was gonna fall, and then they just helped us, took us to an IV room. Bay went first. I don't know what they put on him.
Yeah, I had some kind of vitamin.
I know you have vitamin C because she had mentioned it.
Vitamin C, vitamin B, and some other things that she did. And as I couldn't stop shaking, I was shaking so much. So as the infusion was going in my body, slowly calm down, and you start to feel so much better. You're extremely tired, extremely tired. I mean, all you want to do is sleep. So we and the IV, the lady that put the IV in, it was very, very professional.
It was actually a nurse.
Yeah, it was a nurse. It was in an office, so
it was an office setting where every room was separated. It was very private.
Yep.
So we felt completely comfortable
and safe. Yeah.
Safe. Yeah, it was.
They're very attentive.
Very attentive.
Very attentive.
Always guiding us to drink water as much as we could because our movements were very little.
Yeah, micro movements. And I think the guy that was doing the Cambo, he was an assistant, and they do Cambo to balance their energy too. So that's what I think. Somebody might know better, but that's what I might.
I know that he had 4 Cambo sessions.
Yeah, 4.
And I was like,
wow.
Because I don't even know if I want to do this again. I'm not gonna say I won't, but. Oof, I gotta be really prepared.
You gotta be
prepared.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is something that our ancestors did on a regular basis. I mean, I gotta tell you, guys, I feel fantastic. I mean, I'm wide awake. I mean, I feel like my vision is better. My energy level is high. My eyes are bright. All of the bags under my eyes are going away. But let me go back to the Cambo. Speaking about our eyes and our face. So the Cambo is poison from a frog, and when they put it on, first thing swell up with your lips and your eyes close down, and you look like a frog.
Yeah, when he looked at me, I was like, oh my god, he looked like a frog. But I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want him to freak out. But it was like long like this, and the eyes were like long like that. And then it's funny because then when I was in my session, he literally told me, because he can't help it, he just talks too much. He told me I look like a frog.
I said, you look like a cookie. But it was, that was a little stressing, but it's normal. It's all normal.
Yeah, actually, I looked like a frog with surgery gone wrong. Because my eyes were so swollen, and I had lines, and my lips were all, oh my God, it was horrible. I know I will never get lip injections, that's for sure.
I told her I didn't like you like that. I said, I like you the way you are.
Man.
But after the infusion, and we were actually able to drive home. But let me tell you guys, we got there at 10 o'clock in the morning. When we walked out, it was 6:30 p.m. I had no idea I was there that long. I was like, are you kidding me? We were here 8 hours? 8 hours. It seemed like, I thought it was 3-4 o'clock. I thought we were talking about beating traffic going back to the Airbnb. And to let you know another thing, we were cognizant enough that we were able to find the Airbnb. So
Well, not even find it. Drive 35 minutes from the office to our Airbnb.
right.
Because why 35 minutes? Because tonight the ceremony is 8 minutes from where we're staying. So I'm already ready for the ceremony. This is how I'm gonna go because it gets cold and I want to be warm. But yeah, the first instruction when we got into that office was start drinking water. We had a gallon of water
You had to
each, and
drink
we
a
had to
gallon of
drink
water.
half of that
Oh,
water.
yeah, or
And
more
then-
than half.
And then the rest of the water was just throughout the sessions. We kept drinking water, drinking water, drinking water. So, but we're here, we're alive and continent. That's how you say it.
Well,
Whatever. You
conscious,
guys know what
know.
I'm trying to say anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
we're
care.
conscious, not
Yeah.
unconscious.
So
You
that's the you know
The gist of it. But our energy,
yeah.
our energy, physical energy, spiritual energy. I mean, I feel fantastic. I think I have a positive feeling about tonight. I think I'm ready for it. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, but you know, we will let you guys know. You know,
That's it for me.
that's it.